In this video, I wanted to share a really cool trick that I recently learned that is related to taking vector graphics and converting them into things that you can manipulate in Google Drawings. So to actually do this, you have to have a vector graphic that you have somewhere. Usually Adobe Illustrator files are ones that you might want to look into, as well as the EPS file type. A great place to go for finding vector drawings is this freepik.com. And you're wondering, well, why would I want to use vectors? Remember, vectors are nice in that when you resize them, they retain the quality. They don't get all pixelated and things like that. And so using vectors to do things is a very good idea. So like I said, freepik.com is a good place to go to get vectors, and you might have Adobe files on your own computer that you want to upload into drawings and edit there as well. So after you get your vector drawing, I want to show you what you need to do in order to convert this into a Google drawing. The first thing you need to do is change the file type, and you can do this by going to an awesome site called cloudconvert.com. Cloudconvert.com lets you convert literally anything to anything. And it also is really cool in that it will save things to your Google Drive if you want them to be saved to your Google Drive. So I am going to select some files, and I think I have one on my desktop. Here we go. Open that up. And I want to change it into here, this is important. You need to change this into a WMF file type. This is the type that Google Drawings is going to be able to read. So I'm going to take that AI file type. I'm going to change it into a WMF. When you're ready, you start your conversion and it will convert that file for you. So right now I have it selected as saving to my Google Drive. You can customize this. You'll notice that I'm logged in an account, and you can customize where it gets saved to however you want it to be associated with that particular account. I have it in Google Drive because it's pretty handy. I'm going to turn it into a Google Drawing. This way I don't have to upload it. So it's saving it now. Sorry you guys had to wait. And I'm going to click Show File right away so it will show it to me in my drawings. I can also look in my drawings file. There we go, no drawing. So that just lets you know, hey, it's there in my drive. So one other thing that you might want to note is that Cloud Convert can also be added as a Google Drive app. I'll make another video associated with this, but Google Drive apps, you'll notice I have a lot of them associated with my account, can be accessed through that blue New button. The reason you might want to do this is that if you have let's see, here's an AI file. If I right click on that, I can go to Open With, and Cloud Convert is one of the options. So I don't actually have to go to the site Cloud Convert. That will open the site for me. Now, once I have my WMF file type, I'm going to go into my drive and find it. There we go. What I need to do is right click on it and click Go Up to Open With. Now that it's a WMF file, you'll notice that didn't work with my AI file. Now that it's this file type, you can go up to Open With and down to Google Drawings. So that will open that file type with Google Drawings and make a new file. So that's something that's very cool. Your WMF file doesn't ever go away, and so you can keep making copy and copy and copy from it if you want to make different variations of changes. So here's my lovely vector that came up, and it's converted into a Google Drawing file type. You can change the name to whatever you want. You'll notice in my drive, you can see that my drawings file is there as well. Now, one thing that I think is very cool, this is why I want to show you this trick, is if you click on this, you'll notice that it's one image. You know how it is when you add images into your drawings. You have one big image file and then you can only crop. If you click on that and then you right click, you'll notice that you have the option to ungroup, because this vector drawing is a lot of different individual pieces. That's another thing that vectors retain, then that helps retain that quality, and that's why this works for vectors and it's not going to work for other image file types. So when I click ungroup, it literally makes every single piece of this drawing a new item. So as I select, let's say I don't like that cloud, I can move him around. I can delete him. This entire vector drawing is now editable. So that's why I wanted to show you the Freepik site, because those are vectors that you are allowed to reuse and allowed to edit and things as long as you give credit to the designer. So that's something that you're going to want to keep in mind as you are editing these vector files, that you're not just taking anybody's work and changing it. But I did think it was a pretty cool feature that everybody should know about and check out, as it allows you to get some really good graphics into all of your Google file types. So that is converting vector graphics into Google Drawings that are editable using Cloud Convert.